The Lagos State government has commenced the 2019 Basic Examination Certificate exercise for GSS 3 students and entrance examination into state model colleges and upgraded schools for the 2019-2020 academic session. Over 185,000 students across the state will sit for this year's examination, which started on Monday 15th and will end on Saturday 27th July 2019. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, Mrs. Olatokunbo Adeleye, who led a monitoring team to assess the conduct of the examination, expressed their views.
We are here today to flag off the basic education certificate exam for our students. It's actually the final exam they normally hold for them to transit from the junior secondary school to the senior secondary school. Also, we have the screening test for placement of our students into our specialized secondary schools, the model colleges and special schools in Lagos State. It has taken off very smoothly. The students are, you can see, they are all at their desk, and those doing the CBT test, the computer-based test, they are already having the exams. Today we're having mathematics exam this morning, and it has commenced smoothly and everything is going fine.
She further disclosed that admission into the state's model colleges and upgraded schools will be strictly based on candidates' performance.
Talking about the screening test, we have model colleges and upgraded schools for our very smart children, and we want to maintain that smartness for good competition with other states, to be able to ensure that they are picked from the scratch and that their smartness is developed to the highest level.
The director of the Lagos State Examinations Board, Mr. Oluwafemi Hassan, expertated on the system employed to ensure the CBT version of the exam is fair to all and devoid of malpractices.
We are now falling in line with the world. You know, we are in 21st century and everything is ICT driven. So we don't want to be left behind. And Lagos State, being a trailblazer, has started this. So we just want to be in tune with the world and to do it the way it is being done in advanced world. There has been a progressive increase. It means the awareness is there and parents are now, getting used to electronic system in writing exams. And then for the special children, we have made provisions for them. We have computers for the visually impaired ones that they can work on during this exam. They opted for PPT, and we braille their questions. So we braille questions for them. Even the ones living with albinism, we have their questions apart. The character, the letters are very bold, so that they don't strain their eyes before they answer questions. So we have for them, even for the deaf and dumb, you won't believe it. We have interpreters for them.
Parents lauded the state government's effort in ensuring that education services delivered meet 21st century best practice. They spoke on their choice of CBT as their preferred option for students to write the exams.
I choose CBT to prepare him ahead of any future challenge in computer operating system examination, and not to expose him to all the sorts that is happening in the paper and pencil examination. Because the latest trend now, a time will come, there will be no more pencil and paper examination. It is going to be system examination now, to prepare them ahead of time. That is why I choose CBT examination offer to that of pencil and paper.
Why I decided to choose CBT is because the CBT can never be manipulated. Then it will just be the child and the computer. Then you'll be able to know the ability of that child, what the child can do by his or herself without any assistance. My advice for other parents is that they should allow their children to go into CBT, to know, even if the child is not choosing, at least there will be confidence for that child to face, because some children cannot handle working. Even those doing the JAMB, some still find it difficult to write the JAMB on the system. So it's very good, at least the government have tried for that area.
Without the knowledge of computer, there's no field there's no study you can do. Without the knowledge of computer, they can be able to do it. But once already they started with it, then they will, before they even finish their secondary school, they will have become a computer guru. So, and that is the reason. So to start early, let every parent make sure that they train up, they give them the computer training even at home. Either they go to a computer training school or computer class, or any of their seniors that have the idea of computer, let them be used to it. And then for the government, that I will discover that even from their primary school, let me make sure that government provide enough computers in schools. Because when there's enough computers, these children, they are fast in learning. They're able to lay their hands on the computer and learn faster.
The Lagos State Examinations Board is committed to digitalizing all exam processes in the state to ensure that students are groomed into adults who possess the IT knowledge required to run a smart city.